All right, welcome all, welcome one, welcome all to another Dapper's Fox stream. Obviously, you're on my channel. Apologies for being a few minutes late again, but you know, 'tis a Monday. 'Tis unfortunately probably gonna happen. But we're here now. We are here to play Control. This is part 1 of Control, and part 2 of my playthrough of the Remedyverse games. We finished Alan Wake, and now we're playing Control. We play as Jesse Faden and become the leader of a clandestine government organization. I've definitely played more than 13 hours, which has been 13 hours on this one. Like I said before, I've never finished Control. I have a general idea of how it ends because of the trailer for the second one, but I do not know exactly how it ends. And I've avoided pretty much everything about this game that I could. Unlike Alan Wake, where I basically knew the story, but that's because I watched Alan Wake 2 playthroughs. But this one I tried to stay as completely blind as possible. I only know what I've played. All right. Okay. New game. Let's go to options. Cancel. What do we got for options? Alright, that's gameplay, it's controls, audio. We will mute copyright music. As much as I don't want to, I've been getting hit with those copyrighted music strikes a lot, so.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me, so here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing.
No, not this time, Jesse.
It's like...
Not much I do know.
We live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different. For each of us, it can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's There's a hole
this
hidden
one
behind
is a
that
lot
poster that
more
leads to the real world.
SCP-like.
We all feel
That's
safe
why I
in
liked
that
it.
room.
I didn't, when I first started playing this, I did not
But
know it was in the same universe as Alan Wake.
sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello?
All right.
Anyone here?
One second. Sorry, my partner sent me something that is ridiculously adorable. Okie dokie. Alright, Wasad to move, obviously. Alright. Through here. Beep beep. Oh, gotta hold it. Alright. Correspondence. Federal Bureau of Control. Reminder, certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smart watches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Okay. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, e.g. rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Does that mean no hot sauce? No hot sauce on the premises? Lame. Internal lockdown in effect. Building lockdown in effect. Okay, lots of lockdowns. Ooh, TV.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Oh, that's a weird thing to see in your dreams. Got up. All right, Bureau expenditures. Expenditure summary, executive sector, Q2. Major staffing, surveillance, redacted. Data center initiative, construction, redacted. Office home equipment, minor. Office home equipment, janitorial costs, redacted. Mold removal, HQ livability costs. Cross breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5 for 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. Compiled by FBC Accounting Department by order of Director Zachariah Trench. Neat. That didn't have that. Okay, cool. All right. Head of Research, Dr. Casper Darling. Our Bureau at Work. Director Zachariah Trench. I wonder if that says something about him. That's the title of the picture. I don't know. But there's nothing in here. So let's go this way.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Well, clandestine government organizations tended to do that. Apologies for that. Almost knocked my mic over. Was just trying to plug in my phone. All right. Phone plugged in. Time to get back to work. Get in the damn robot, Shinji. Hold on, catching my mic changed the color of it. I know you guys can't see it, but I can. Oh, damn it. There we go. And it's important to me. Okay. Empty offices. This place is in lockdown. Where the hell is everybody? Can't read any of those. Or that Jesse doesn't deem them important. Oh, what do we got here? Security order. Okay. Federal Bureau of Control, attention all redacted, redacted, a shark in his redacted, although secure redacted, permission to redacted, following basic protocol, redacted, shoot to kill, redacted. Good luck. Awesome. Very informative. Love it. Oh, here we go. To executive sector staff from admin. Subject, R4 reports due soon. Federal Bureau of Control. Hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them for a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E. from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. All right. Do really want those books.
Hello?
Hey, the janitor. Why did that guy have a Confederate soldier picture on his desk? Probably somebody doing a that's not intimidating. Probably somebody doing a recreation.
Excuse me.
Not gonna lie, this is one of my favorite
There
characters
you
in the game.
are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin Johan helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Yeah, you always talk to the cleaning staff. A very typical, like, noir thing. Or crime procedurals. Talk to the cleaning staff. They know a lot more than people think. This guy, a lot more than others. Oh. We went around in a circle. And now we're back here. And his picture is gone. Huh. Interesting.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
So I love that for this one. Oh. I guess the opening music is copyrighted. Alright. Can't really skip through it. But, for this one... Oh, well, 1 second, guys. I will be right back. Ugh. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Partner needed help before work. One more second. Answering important texts. There we go. Alrighty. Let's get back to Jesse. But like I was saying, one thing I really like about Control and Alan Wake 2 specifically, well, Alan Wake 2, I think, they made, and Max Payne, but that was the game director, not the voice actor. But they made the characters look like the people playing them, and I like that. I like it when they do that. You don't always have to do that. But I like it when they do it.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan.
What was that?
17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
17 years, huh? Those are lovely paintings. Alright. What's in here? More stuff to pick up. Alright. Federal Bureau of Control. Reminder. Drafting any public facing material. While pending any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words/phrases to use. In the service of his/her country. Regret. Proud/pride. Will be remembered. Words, phrases to avoid. Alaska. Scissors. Blood/bleed. Loss. Apologies/sorry. That's hinky. But let's get back to it. I wonder what the Willow AWE was. Huh. Interesting. Alright, can't get in there. And I get in here. Another picture of him. That one's less intimidating, but still very intimidating. Is that a stapler or an altered item? Don't take office equipment outside of the building. Don't read confidential correspondence. It's not just rude, it's illegal. I would actually like to have those posters in real life. Please and thank you. Those would be awesome to have. Federal Bureau of Control. Barbara, I'm not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. Trust. Well, that was a thud.
Shit. Shit.
Huh.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
It's not... look at the scene, Jesse. It's clearly not a murder. But you're also not an investigator, so...
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now,
Darling.
the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
It's just so cool. It's a really cool place, Jesse. And that is, speaking the truth, this is a really cool place. The astral plane. Interesting. Horde is a very interesting, very neat concept. And I am not ashamed that I used it as inspiration in my D&D world. Oh.
The same gun.
Similar concept, except I call them the conglomerate,
Okay.
not the board.
Now I have a gun.
And the service weapon. It still exists, but instead of it always being a gun, it's user form. Recharge. Blast! Service weapon regenerates ammunition automatically when not in use. Shoot him in the head, Jesse. My goodness, your aim sucks. I think it's just mine. Wham! I'm also used to playing this game with a controller, so getting used to the mouse and keyboard is a whole new animal for me. For this game. Oh crap. No. Bad shadow people. Enemies drop elements when damaged. Collect health elements to restore health.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this
really cool
gun's
concept.
alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Are you, Jesse? Are you?
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Alright, well, let's see. No. Definitely not safe. Definitely, things have gone tits up.
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen.
He's still doing
You
the
can't
effort.
let this happen.
Love it.
You can't let this happen. You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror. Get the fuck away!
Alright. Back up, bitches. Do better, Jesse. There we go. His guards. Okay. All right. Field research on Hiss entity. Hiss. Corrupted security guard. Confidential. Compiled by Emily Pope and the research specialist by order of Director Jesse Faden. Hey. Hey, I didn't do this. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The HISS was quick to take advantage of this fact. HISS guards use a standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain HISS guards are protected by a shielding and dense HISS resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged HISS corruption? Does the HISS mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the HISS target individuals with combat training? Does the HISS have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat? These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on their use of their weapons. Refer to file redacted for full report. Case files. Service weapon. ID. Service weapon OOP1KE. Acquisition date 08/04/1964. Containment location NA. Service weapon OOP1KE. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Description / para-utility. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to redacted. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of redacted. The object will return whether redacted. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the redacted, though their criteria is unknown. Background. The object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, redacted, many forms throughout history. Redacted, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varunustra, all weapons that redacted of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted. See Darling Presentation 11.1 for more details. And the multimedia, that was the Dr. Darling video. Still can't get in there. Right. What the hell? Can I get in to see that? No, that's the locked room. Huh. Interesting. It looks like it's covered in post-it notes.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance.
Sorry.
Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man.
Ah.
Okay.
What these poor offices do to you guys? Crap. Blam! Fade and punch. Alright. That looks like it was everybody. Alright. Collectibles. Correspondence. Executive meeting minutes. To executive staff from admin. Subject executive meeting agenda. Agenda items for next executive meeting. Rising costs of AWE response. Update on mold eradication efforts. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. One of those does not seem as important as the others. All right. Yeah. The coffee filters does not sound as important as the rest of it. Oh.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Hey, we're on the pictures now. But to me, that sounds like a recipe for a lot of people starving to death in your building. All right. I think this is where those guys were. All right, let's see what's in here. Shelter, max occupancy, 6 persons. Shelter model, shelter ID, protection rating. Cool. I have no idea what that means. But these clearly didn't help. Oh, bunk beds. Neat. They fold up. All right. To H. Marshall from L. Keenum, subject another dud. For Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this. And the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find better a way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things, or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. Wow. Hey, that doesn't sound like an SPC fucking task force. I don't know what does. Right, dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ombre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she is turning 46. I wonder who this is for. Don't let mold hitch a ride. Perform daily body checks for belonging, for foreign plant matter. Okay. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Knock over all of these desks. Get out of my way. Oh, I didn't realize we could crouch. One second. Alright. Okie dokie. Let's go deeper into the building then. Oh boy. Central Executive. Love that.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
That's
That
interesting.
babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Why is there another pyramid here? I'm not gonna lie. It's like the first time I realized that. Curiouser and curiouser. Oh, copyrighted music. Oh, I hope the song in the ashtray isn't copyrighted. That'd be sad. I'm pretty sure that's a Old Gods of Asgard song. But we'll see. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control. Established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations, we are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How did you find this place? If these answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal place that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If the responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then redacted immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. So they kill just random people off the street. Cool. I run this place now. Urban Legends. From Paula, compiled by Paula Bronte and Lorenzo Dunn, researchers, by order of Emily Pope, research specialist. Summary. Examination of paranatural topics, urban legends. Summary. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can be artificially redacted in popular culture using Redacted, our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exasperates the details. These guys, did they make the Twilight Zone? Or X-Files? Anyway, certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on Redacted, a pair of scissors that consume human Redacted through 2 punctures of the Redacted. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 4-93-6942 for full report. I'd like to see that full report. But then I'm a weirdo. Welcome to the oldest house. Jesse Faden arrives at the oldest house, the headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, to look for answers to the mysteries of her childhood. Guided into the building by the janitor Ati, Jesse finds Zachariah Trench, the director of the Bureau, shot dead. She picks up the pistol next to the body and is translocated to the astral plane. The strange board encourages her to bind the gun, an object of power called the service weapon. She succeeds, and the board informs her that she is now the director. Right, so that's where I came. Just that. Okay. Yes. Jump over the railing. Go, boys. Jesse, punch. Jesse, run. My goodness gracious. Now we got you to deal with. Oh, there's another guy. Get out of here. Very good. Baby punch.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Neat.
Cleanse the control point. What does
Let's
that
do it.
mean? Help me fix it.
Here we go.
Holy shit.
That
You
was
did
awesome.
it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau?
I can hear you.
Are you still sane?
Hello.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
Hey, we've been reading
My
your
turn.
research.
Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
News travels fast. I wonder if that's part of the thing's power.
Director Faden. Call me Jesse.
Oh, 1 second, guys. I gotta go. Sorry. I gotta go check my partner's clothes real quick. Be right back. We're back. Gotta get comfy again. All right. Okay. Let's get back to it.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
That's fair.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things.
Okay.
It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown, before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
That's a good idea.
This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of.
Exactly.
Yes.
You can trust the people,
I
not
can try.
not the business.
I'm speaking for
Business?
you, of course. We can try it together.
The agency. You know, a lot like the
Okay.
CIA.
You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
All right. Control points. Same people. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around this control point in the redacted arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by redacted detection of an unobstructed ping using the redacted within a 37-foot radius. That's specific. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctions or redacted or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be redacted. Refer to file 7-25-2788 for full report. Word salad. But I understood it. The control points are a way to control the house, control the building. And they figured out a way to control the control points. But if they can do it, other things can too. Right. Wakey wakey.
It didn't work. The hiss
Nope,
has
they
burrowed
blew 'em
too
up.
deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Okay.
Jesse, over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
You don't have to say my name so many times.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen
Repeat.
mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss,
great.
Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of
I
the
think he
sector, so
does
we can
know
access
how.
it even with the lockdown in place.
He just knew
We'll
he
get the
couldn't
door
do
open
it.
for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
I would like to know why he made a point of
They
not
call me
wearing
the
it.
director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader.
That's what all good leaders
Why
say.
am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Alright, there's the phone. It's a nice chair. Alright, let's go
Look, I
find
know
that
this is
phone.
all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to
Let's ask these questions then.
the hotline should be in the communications department.
Right, origin of the hiss.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Me too. Alright. Oldest house.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau
There's a
prefers
really
not
neat
to be
feature of
noticed.
the house.
And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
It's a lot like the Sanctum Sanctorum.
Okay.
I mean, everybody knows it's there, but nobody knows it's there.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Alright, objects of power.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this? Got it. Thanks.
Alright. Hadron resonance amplifiers.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
A little bit.
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Sounds like he knew it was coming.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Having them ready and then
Just let me know.
handing them out right before shit hit the fan. Blammo. House memory. Those are upgrade materials for my weapon. Alright, so that's where I gotta go. Alright. Explore up here first. Mods. Ooh. Exclusive to Shatter. Cool. Astral reload efficiency, reload speed plus 16%. Yes, please. First of all. Alright, we got health recovery per element pickup. Extra health. Alright, we can deconstruct this one because we have a better one. Oh, then we can deconstruct these because we've got a better one of those. Yeah, right there. Blam. Hell yeah. Where do we get these level 3s already? Wild. Alright, unknown color. Emily instructs Jesse to find the hotline, an object of power in the form of an old telephone, to understand the messages from the dead director trying to communicate with her. They hope he can prove insight into his invasion. Alright, and portrait. Q. Oh, his agent. Okay. Field research of his entity, his corrupted agent, confidential. Summary. The Hist manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The Hist agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. These Hist have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Ugh, sometimes words suck. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the Hist corruption like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons preparing to enter their next stage of evolution? When attacked, his agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form? Research is ongoing. Refer to file redacted for full report. All right. What's in here? Looks like nothing. Okay. Yes. Shifted bathroom complaint. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad situation for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. I'd be pissed too if I lost my executive shitter. Those things are very nice. One second. But yeah, I'd be mad if I worked my way up there and I lost my shitter just because the fucking place shifts randomly. Put a tracking device in one of the toilets. Come on, man. All right. What's in the box? Undefined reading. Cool. And yes, I know where I need to go. I'm not going there yet. Yep, that is more. There's so much copyrighted music. Ooh, bug out bag. Technological restrictions. Compiled by Dr. Carla Vaughn, Dr. Hubert Tan, research specialists, by order of Dr. Casper Dierling, head of research. Technological limitations of the oldest house. Summary. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our Bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any redacted signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconscious is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural redacted for the oldest house to redact them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving too fast for a pace for the redacted to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Redacted agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Refer to file 4-19-1935 for full report. Okay. So, cell phones, and probably Blackberries, even laptops, those things just explode in here, huh? Well, that sucks. Still don't have the key card, right? No, that's a level 4 key card. Definitely don't have that. Another house memory. Cool. Cool. This is not where I need to be going. I want to finish looking in here. See if there's any more stuff. There's another box over here. That's good. Grab the box. Oh. All right. Got a couple more rooms to check, and then we can move forward. Hello. Oh, we've already been in these rooms. Okay. Right? Pretty sure I've already been in this room. Yeah. Because this was closed off. We had to jump over. Yep, we had to jump over this. Right. And that's level 1. Do we have the level 1 key card? Nope. Okay. So now we gotta go. This way. Communications department. Oh, no chest. No
There it
chest.
is again. Our welcome message.
Right. So we are going this way. All right. I'm glad I can read maps. Huh. Interesting. I never stopped to listen to what he was saying. Ah, crap. Come on. Where's your free face? Toasted. Alright. Week 83 report. Summary. Visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleep E-Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A Plus Lodge. Expenditures: accommodation 831.29, meals 714.84, gasoline 295.12, minibar 313.61. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road. Agent L. Hines. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. I get that. Mine too, buddy. Found another mod, huh? Another exclusive to Shatter mod. Cool. Another weapon mod. Ammo refund, huh? Ammo refund chance on hit plus 8%. Alright. Keep that on us, just in case. Don't think we can go this way.
Yes, it's overpowering here.
Can't
You
go
don't
that
want
way.
me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Me too. Right there, Toast. Ah, crap. Ow. Yeah, my face. Oh, what am I, 3 away from getting an achievement? Neat. Right, can't go through there. That door is closed. This door is not, though. Ooh. Note in the bathroom. Alright, due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart: green equals stable, yellow is low possibility of unanticipated building shifts, orange high likelihood of unanticipated building shifts, red frequent unanticipated building shifts. Cool. Hiss barrier. The Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them. Destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the facility. Destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to file redacted for full report. That is very. That is a good question. I mean, it shows kind of intelligence, but also a lack of it at the same time. Okay. Yeah, that's a very good question. How intelligent is this evil mold, I guess? What's in here? Shelter service hatch. Watch your step. Oh! I can't get in there yet. Alright. AWE 48. 09/23/2017, Havana, Cuba. An auditory event summary. An auditory event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Redacted deaths were reported and the outgoing information has been managed. Event response. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which was reported to have been redacted. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise, accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for redacted minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off and the embassy staff were transported to the continental U.S. After Formula 1.9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. See case file A185 for details. Neat. A vibrating cowboy. One second, guys. All right. Okay. Now we're going to need you. You get to go over there. see something up there? There is something up there. There's a chest up there. I can't get that until I get... Okay. Okay. I get it. Ooh, got more posters. Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. Well, that's fucked up. Can't find your office? Watch your step. Rangers from security department. Let's work hard. His life is in your hands. Everyone's safety depends on you. And there's the staple. Alright. We gotta go this way. Alright. Yeah, we gotta go through that letters, I think. Enter the communications department. Yeah, no, we gotta go. Okay. Ooh. Another house memory. Right. We can't go into the communications department, so we have to go this way. Dead letters. Machine God. I had a dream and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know, or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster, and the fans plus the timing belt from my car's engine, and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Okie dokie, psycho. Alright, down into the dark pit we go. Oh, hello. Land. Yeah, sweet. Achievement. Let's hit that control point and then we'll explore. Yep, there we go. Eat it. In fact, it did. Through the communications department. Will do. First we go down. Alright. Gain access to fast travel sites throughout the oldest house. Phew. Alright, let's check down here first. Yep, there's stuff down here. News it. Box. Certified reading. Nice. Ooh. Singing fish. Mr. Governor. I called the police, but they never came to my house. I got a problem, and you gotta send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. Not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button. But it's got the devil in it. Flies around at night and sings devil songs. Says lots of cuss words. Devil got in my house because of the fish, and you got to come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Well, Dwayne, that sounds fun. It sounds like it sucks. One second. But yeah, singing fish, machine god. This must be where they collect all of the possible incidents. Alright. What's across the hall? Feeling that I don't need new poster. Do as you're told, don't eat mold. Even the smallest amount of mold can cause serious harm. Contact security immediately. Alright, 2Z Trench from P. Bartwell, subject department approval. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections to or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranormal world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranormal events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and our other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. Well, sounds like a guy who's excited to do his job. Good for him. What is down here? Book club. All right. Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Bunch will convene at the usual spot in the corner table of the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. Currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading, Penny Bartwell. Avoid modern technology. I didn't move that. Well, no, I did.
Step into the FBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to be, but you don't touch and don't treat.
This is some of my favorite shit in this game.
Let's join the treasure keys.
Hey, Meg, what's wrong?
So creepy. So well done. I love it.
I'm so sorry, Meg. What happened?
I don't know. He blacked it out.
It's like the director says, confidential and children both start with C.
Director's a puppet. A dirty, rotten, fat person.
Dad says my mama went missing in action. She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure
I want
wish
to know what
some
the
of them
city
were.
is.
I'll help you look, Topher. We'll find your mama together.
That last little bit wasn't, that was creepy. I forgot about the extended at the end. But those are my favorite little FMV bits for control. I love the threshold bits. I would genuinely like watch an entire like web short series of that. That'd be fantastic. Especially if it like expanded upon the lore of Control, of the Remedyverse. That'd be really cool. Dead presidents, to whom it may concern, I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. James? I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Gotta get a little more comfortable. 1 second. Oh. There we go. Okie dokie. Mr. Bartholomew there. We've got enough crazies running this country. Thanks. Even if what you're saying is true, that's batshit. Alright. Oh, we can't go through there. That's where I gotta go. So let's see what's through this door. Ooh, another video. Is that it? Yeah, cool.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Launched a cup. Okay, Dr. Darling. One second. Yeah, now, Dr. Darling's an interesting character. The actor that got to do him does a fantastic job. So I can only fast travel right now.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Jinx. Let's actually see if we can go back to executive and see if we can do anything here. So we're back here. We could just outfits. Do I want tactical or urban? I think we'll go with the urban response. I like that. I actually really like that. All right. So let's fast travel back here. Oh, so melee is more effective against armor. That's good to know. Okay. Wow, that sucks for whoever's attached to that. What's up here? Ah, chest. Good thing I came up here. Internet usage rules. Alright, internet is not for social media use. No FBC materials of any kind may be scanned or uploaded. FBC email addresses are for work-related correspondence only. Level 5 clearance required to access internet. If a cubicle's black rock shell gets damaged, vacate it immediately and alert Mr. Tomasi. If you notice any text in your work that you do not recall writing, vacate your cubicle immediately and alert Mr. Tomasi. Do not connect internal comm devices to the network. Printer is for communications department use only. Altered items are forbidden in the cubicles. Notify security of any breaches immediately. They may require internal lockdown. Oh crap. Oh. Okay. Well, that's not strong tile. Poor dude. Oh yeah, he's dead.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Right. Let's just get up to it. All right. Run. Run, Faden. Run. Run. That's a big old disc. Not a floppy. What is it? Nuke. Launchless telekinesis.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Except you are, Jesse. Anybody else want a piece of this? Alright. Put the battery in the hole. Excuse me. Up we get. Up we get. Fucker. Moving. Missed that time. Not that time. Get out of here. Bye. In your face. Burrowing. Must stop. Well, I'm working on it.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Ow. Not like that, it won't. Suck it. Not sure if I hit anybody with that. Hell yeah. There we go. Nice and relatively smooth. need a quick breather before we continue. Alright, so we got the floppy, we got telekinesis now. I don't think so, buddy. Dude has a sniper rifle. Whoop. Alright, we got a note. Alright, book club notes for Penny. B.L. Sampson. Oh, by L. Sampson. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess. But I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got real annoying real fast. Best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech, and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns space hippies, or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like a cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brainworms? And that space dogfight between those two ace pilots? Sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. Yeah, I feel that. Alright, floppy disk. OOP5KE. Acquisition date 03/11/1974. Containment location redacted. Containment procedure must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. Description: para-utility. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. See Dr. Darling presentation 1115 for more information. The object is currently bound to redacted for research purposes. Background: stolen from a Soviet military base located in Redacted by agents Redacted and Redacted with the CIA. The diskette contained launch codes to redacted missiles believed to be reserved for use against Redacted. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. Neat. So there's launch codes. Nuclear launch codes. That's fun. That explains why the board called it the floppy disk / nuke. But it's ours now, and we throw shit with it. Floppy disk.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes.
Research and records. HISS demolition expert. The Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. HISS demolition experts are the only observed HISS variations to wield a specially built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track redacted entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. I find it remarkable that the HISS restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who trained specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. Refer to file redacted for full report. Hiss Ranger. The Rangers are the Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. Their Hiss-corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during AWE response or threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. Hiss Rangers utilize these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. Hiss Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities beyond some being protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance capable of stopping bullets. Considering the advanced training of Hiss Rangers are capable of applying to their situation, is it feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree? Or is the Hiss able to tap into this combat training and utilize it? Further observation is required. Refer to file redacted for full report. Coolio. Oh, we got personal mods. Personal mods that can be and do this. F. Okay. Then we got a chest over here. Energy boost. It's another personal mod. Alright.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Here. I don't see anything though. Whoop. Wrong button. Really handy power. Another box. Sweet. Oh, what do we got here? Oop. Thomasy, Willow AWE outcome. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears despite desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public less likely to redact it. See another AWE behind us, and so another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring redacted, redacted, and redacted for any off-message opinions, but it looks like we're in the clear. Thomasy out. So they blamed it on a polar bear. That's just rude. Let's go this way. Anything in the bathrooms? Just darkness. Oh no, I can't get out. There we go. Alright. Ooh, control point. Claim it. All right. We can still only fast travel. That sucks. Alright, well, let's get this.
This
There's
must
level
open
one.
the door.
Alright, so that opens up. Yep, that leads us into there. Let's go up top. See? Good thing we checked. Yet another copyrighted song. Yeah, that really does not bode well for the... We set up a little movie here. A movie. Thank you. Nice. And they blocked off the toilet for privacy. Cute. That doesn't bode well for the music in the ad. That would be really sad.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy. Thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon.
SuspiciaCon.
I was in room 47.
That sounds like a fun place.
The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below him. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts
as you do.
visited me. No chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room. There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange. Something
like
you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name
It's
for.
like
Maybe
the
your
in-universe,
stories exist. Remember, dear listeners,
Ghost to
when
Coast.
no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
Right. Now we got two of those for absolutely no reason. Can't go in there. We can go in here. Okay. Go in there in a second then. this. Okay. Blam. Target. Got him. That was awesome. Consecutive kills boost. I got a bunch of stuff. Consecutive kills boost. Okay, damage after kills. Not bad. And that's for shatter. Okay. Personal. You just got the energy, right? Pulls 5. Okay, so we can get rid of one of them. Cool. Collectibles. Multimedia. Up. The one we just listened to. Sweet. Alright. What's in this box? Damage boost. Then data breach. Alright. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. That's interesting. Wonder why. I mean, I would like his presentations, but I'm also a weirdo. Investigators were able to track the users through their IP addresses. The following are the confirmed identities of these users: Patrick Strutins, Rubens Noguera, Arto Kolumnaki, Christopher Mills Bowling, Jaco Sarin. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by our external investigation team. Further action is pending. There's a lot of Swedish and Nordic names in these games. Alright. What do we got here? More of that stuff that I can't do anything with. Alright. To a Thomasy from H. Marshall, subject proper distinction of lockdown types. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the directorial override in maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red contaminant breach. Based on some complicated system that security and research slapped together. It can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as the directorial override, so stop saying so in documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understand how this mess all works. Okay? Marshall. That's fair. If it's not a thing and you keep calling it said thing, then people are gonna get confused. Alright. I can't get in there because it hurts. Alright. let's get in here and see what happens. Hello, ugly.
They can fly now. Great.
Ow, he hit me. Bastard. Haha. Ow. Nope. Ow. We gotta find. Yep. My goodness. Right out there. Heal up. Ow. I fucked up. All right. Take two. Yeah, come on, you ugly bastard.
They can fly now.
Oh, I shot him in the face. Ow! Hit me. Nope. Nope. Fuck off. Damn it. Back off. Nope. And nope. That's off. Nope. And no. Shit. Heal up, Grizzly. Yes, eat it. Where is... There you are. Oh, shit. Almost. Damn it. Do that in a bit. Damn it. Fucking bastard. Alright. Damn it! Alright. Take 3. That's reload speed. Let's do the damage. Unread. Tea time. M. Mallows. J. Bozer. Subject golf on Sunday. Hey, Malcolm. Yes, tea time is at 7. I'll see you at the course on Sunday morning. By the way, have you heard about this Tennyson report? Apparently, there's a bunch of copies drifting around the office. French is looking to get his hands on any information about who wrote it. You wouldn't happen to have heard anything about that, would you? See you Sunday, Jim. Did Jim write it? I have no idea what he's talking about, but I think Jim wrote it. Yeah. Come get some.
They can fly now. Great.
Nope, and nope. Ah, dickhead. In your face, quite literally. Get down, Jim. Go. Show your ugly mug, you son of a bitch. Back up here. Ow! Face a couple times there. That's good. Ow! Shit. Sweet. Alright. Where did you go, you prick? There you are. Ow! Damn it! I got out too early. Alright, try this again. Jiminy Christmas.
They can fly now. Great.
There we go. Gotta wait for him to freaking get ready to hit me. Damn it. That'll do. Yes! There we go.
I have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Okay. Alright. Well, let's explore this place, because I'm sure there's some things that I missed. I already picked up the one... Pardon me. The, report file thing. Alright, so we do gotta go up. Double check there's nothing down here. I don't think there is. Okay. Up we go. Yeah, the hotline chamber is that way. Well, it's over this way. But yes. There's nada over here. Okay. Right. Oh, but there's stuff in here.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but you can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item will show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Thomasy is a turd. Got it. Doesn't shock me at all. But... Just give me 1 second. We'll get back to it. I was just fixing something. Should be good now. That's better. Okay. Anything else?
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
Head of dead now. Alright, unread. Hiss elevated. Hiss elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau para-utilitarians. Some prefer to charge their targets while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss elevated due to their own talent in the area. They do not use any weapon except their own paranatural capabilities. Some Hiss elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording in parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? Is it possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power It is possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption. It's also worth considering that the Hiss resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts. Refer to file redacted for full report. Alright.
The Hiss got him.
Yes, it did. Couldn't have happened to a better fella. Butte summary. AWE 17 09/23/1992, Butte, Montana. Event summary. A spat of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Event response. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at redacted, which had been connected to a total of redacted disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house, redacted days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte home's closet disappeared during this incident.
The hotline can't be far now.
That's cool. Unexpected teleportation. It brought them to the oldest house. Hotline chamber. More pretty paintings. Oh, same pretty painting. Except the middle one. Butte supplemental. Butte supplement. According to their testimony, the agents had been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. See file MOT-01. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the home's owner and the other locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butte home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, redacted light cords have been found in the oldest house, located in the redacted and redacted sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this link operates is redacted. But initial hypothesis center on the Butte AWE as a redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 24.3 for more details. Neat. All visitors must check in. Director Trench, Bill Everett custodian. So only custodians and Director Trench. We're allowed in here. I hear a phone ringing.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. The door marked with the black pyramid.
Okay. One.
Whoa. Have
Three.
we been here before?
That's
No.
a right side up pyramid.
I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
I wonder what these other symbols mean. Alright. Let's go ring the bell. You see outside? No, it's just white. Janitor? Ati? You hear? Use your help, buddy.
Hello? Anyone here?
Oh, we open door. Is that open door? Oh, hello. So it opens those three. Alright, let's open this one. There's a radio in here. Nothing else? Nope. Okay. Next one. Second verse, same as the first. Except a little bit louder and a little bit worse. Third time's the charm. Hey, what do we got here?
Key has a black pyramid on it.
That's what we needed. So let's go here. And open up the door. Can't do anything with these doors. Freaking cats. Alright. Let's pull it again. 1, 2, and 3. Notice. Ocean View Motel and Casino entry point. Catalyst, light switch. The law of 3 applies. You got both rights. Thrice. Hello, housekeeping. Huh. Alright. So let's complete this challenge then. Hotline will allow you to contact extradimensional entities. after that. Run and leap. Run and leap. And leap. Running over here. Down. And across. Compulsive weekly calls.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
Hello.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
Yes, they do. All right. Oh.
I have it.
Nosebleed.
The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
That's a good question. All right, let's see what we got. Launch energy cost. Okay. The health is more important right now. Case files. Hotline. Hotline OOP3-UE. Acquisition date 0809-1965. Containment location Hotline Chamber, Executive Sector. Object should be inaccessible for use except to the director. Description utility. Sorry. Object is a 1960s era red bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob for unknown purpose. The phone weighs redacted. The object allows the director to communicate with the redacted. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.6 for more information. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. Background: the object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the object, including redacted and redacted, but its origin remains unknown. Curious. All right, so... well, we clearly know that the redacted is the board. Well, some of the redacted. We know some of the information. Right. Multimedia? Yeah, we already watched that. Okay. And then hotline. Control points, hotline, management team, motel.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic. and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there.
I think there's still mysteries to most people, actually.
Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe
I don't know if
easier for
the
a
other doors
while.
have been
It beats the
figured out
numb,
where they
sterile
lead.
apartment I spend my nights in,
At least theories.
insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
All right. I will be right back. I have to use the bathroom. Alright, I'm back. So we're gonna listen to these things. We're gonna then head back to executive and call it a day. Pick up tomorrow there.
Something's coming. The whispers growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. A retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau, everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever.
Sounds like they
A
both
perverse game of hide and
knew
seek.
more than they were letting on.
Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength.
He
I'm
definitely
old
didn't.
and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm
Right, I
losing
wouldn't either,
control.
but, you know, I wouldn't have done any of the things he did in the first place. I wouldn't have made it as far as he did in the first place. Alright. And then multimedia. We already did that. Okay, so let's head on back to executive. Alright. Yeah, let's head back to executive and then we will call it a day. Should be able to just fast travel there. Oh. Hello. Huh. I wonder, did it shift or was that always there? And the body's gone. That's fun. Bureau funding. To all executive staff, I know there is some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Regards, Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. Alright, now we're back at Central Executive. I don't think there was a door. There was. Hey, hey, hey. I remembered. What do we got here? Agent Death Notice. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Potts, I regret to inform you that your son, Graham Potts, was killed in active duty this past week. While the details surrounding his death are classified, I am honored to tell you that he died in the service of his country. You can be proud of his courage in the face of danger and his commitment to protecting our nation against her enemies. He will be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take some solace in knowing that his sacrifice helped protect the country he loved so much. His effects will be returned to you with all speed. Sincerely yours, Howard J. Murray, Deputy Chief of Communications, Federal Bureau of Control. I don't know, I would have preferred it be signed by the director, even if he didn't actively write it. It seeming like he did would have been nice. Can't go in there yet because that's a floor. But we are down here. Let's go to the control point. We will hit the control point. Alright. Then we will call it there. That was the start of Control. So far so good. Things are weird in this place. But we're figuring it out. Lots of interesting lore. Why is Jessie here? What is that weird glowy bits that she keeps talking to? What happened to her brother? Lots of questions that still need answering. And those we will continue searching for tomorrow morning. You can also return to see me tonight around 11:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for more. I think we might return to Phoenix Point tonight, or we might play something else. I haven't decided. I'm pretty sure I'm going back to Phoenix Point. Either way, come join me tonight for a cozy stream. Until then, I've been Dapper Fox, that Dapper Yeen. Obviously, you're on my channel. If you enjoyed this, please do that YouTube ritual down below of the liking, the commenting, the subscribing, the notification bell. And if you're feeling cheeky, go ahead and share it with some people. I will see you guys later, but until then, I hope you all have a dapper day. Bye.